everybody.
Hi. Thank you for letting us be a part of your cooking, your kitchen. Thank you to Chef Nani and
sous chef Larry. Thank you for inviting us into your kitchen. So we are cooking with the real McCoys.
Woohoo!
All right, and what are we going to make for them today?
We're going to be making some egg rolls. I am Vic, and this is
San,
Vic,
San,
Vic,
and San.
Yay!
Welcome to our kitchen.
Yay!
We hope you feel at home.
Okay.
So for our ingredients, we have salt, garlic salt, pepper, soy sauce, and then we have mixed vegetables, which include broccoli, carrots, sugar snap peas, and water chestnuts. But you can use whatever kind of vegetables you like. These are the vegetables that we like. We also have onion, and it's just onion to taste. And then also butter, and the butter is to saute the onions and the garlic. And the garlic is also to taste. We also will be frying in some oil and then wrapping it in egg roll wrappers, and then dipping it in our plum sauce. But when we were kids, we also dipped it in ketchup and soy sauce. We also have a pan that we will be sauteing our ingredients in.
Here we have Sam chopping the onions. And where are these onions gonna go?
They're going into our meat mixture. So we are using ground beef today, but you can also substitute ground beef for shrimp or chicken, or if you're vegetarian or vegan, you can just make it all vegetable. But yeah, I am just chopping the onions, and then after that I'll be chopping some garlic.
Awesome. And look, y'all, she is not crying.
Not today.
She is not crying. She's not crying with these onions. Good job.
Thank you.
And now we have Sam chopping some garlic, mincing some garlic.
Yes, I used 2 cloves, a big clove and then a smaller clove, but that should be enough garlic.
Ooh, sounds yummy. There you have it. This is going to go in the pan. Right, Sam?
That's Vic for ya.
Let's get cooking.
Come on. Okay, everybody. So I've melted some butter in here, about a tablespoon of butter. I'm adding in my onions, this is probably about a cup of onions, and then I've got my 2 minced garlic, and I'm just gonna saute them on medium heat until they turn a little bit brown. But I just wanted to let you guys know, how we learned to do this. So my mom is a really good cook. We love my mom's cooking. And my mom learned from one of her friends that she used to work with. She learned this recipe and then she taught it to us. And Larry, I don't know if you recall, but remember we all had to cook. We had to have a day in the kitchen once out of the week to cook something. And that's where we all learned how to cook. The boys had to learn how to cook, and I had to learn how to cook. So I'm up in this kitchen, and I'm doing my thing. Did not really sit at my mom's feet a lot to learn how to cook, but I have picked up a lot of the skills. So we're gonna let this saute. We will be right back.
It's smelling good in here. So if you are vegan or vegetarian, you can just use vegetables, and we did use these vegetables, but we let them thaw in the refrigerator. Also, you can use fresh vegetables as well. So yeah, you can use any vegetables fresh, and if they're frozen, make sure you give them time to thaw out. It's just a quick little tidbit for y'all. And this is smelling really good in the kitchen. You can also saute these vegetables in some onion and some garlic to add that good flavor.
Okay, so the onions, I have sauteed them, and I am getting ready to add in what we're using is ground beef. It is 100% grass-fed, and I'm just crumbling it up and putting it in here. And just like Chef Nani told us the last time when she was making her meal for you, what we want to do is get this to brown. So it's pink or red now, and then we're going to cook it until it becomes brown. Okay.
Can you hear that? It's nice and sizzling. Alrighty.
Okay, so I am getting the ground beef brown. I'm browning it. I'm mixing it in with the onions and the garlic, and then you just make sure you stir it really well so that you get the onions incorporated with the garlic. So as you can see, it's turning brown. I have this still on a medium heat. I'm gonna add my pepper, and I'm just eyeballing it, and it's really just a taste, and I'm just putting it on top. I'm gonna add, even though we have garlic inside, I'm gonna add some garlic salt just to add additional flavor, but not too much of that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of salt in there as well. Stir it around and let it marry. Let it get married in here. Okay.
Alrighty. So we are making egg rolls in the kitchen, and I think that's such a cool idea because you don't have to spend such tons of money on takeout. And you can just make them at home and make them how you want them. So that's a plus. Have fun and get cooking with your family.
Let's get cooking.
Looking good. What you sipping on over there?
Oh, I'm sipping on the smoothie that you made for us a little bit early because you know we're trying to keep it healthy too.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you tell them what's in here?
Well, in there we have a little bit of spinach, a little bit of ginger, and we have a whole apple and a mixed berry blend topped with some OJ.
Did you say there's some ginger in here?
Yeah, can you taste it?
Yes, I can feel that kick. I know you guys are probably asking, what is this happy birthday balloon about? We have a birthday girl in the house. Whoop, whoop, make some noise. Whoop, whoop, make some noise. Whoop, whoop. Gotta have some fun in the kitchen.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so now you see, the meat is brown. Is that what it should look like, Chef Nani? Oh, okay, you agree? Awesome. So now what we're gonna do is go ahead and add in our vegetables that you like. So it's just your choice. And you can add as much or as little as you like. You know what, I also forgot to let you know we're gonna add some bean sprouts in here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get these vegetables in here, and I'll grab the bean sprouts out of the refrigerator. I'll add it to this mixture. And then I will just add in some soy sauce. Probably about a tablespoon of soy sauce just to add flavor. Okay?
Okay.
Okay guys, so all the vegetables, I used both packages of the vegetables. I added the bean sprouts as you can see. And then I also added about a tablespoon of the soy sauce. But what I also wanted to let you guys know is that you can use this mixture and serve it on top of rice if you would like. Or you can use it in a lo mein or a chow mein.
Yummy. Looking good. Look at all those colors.
So you're just cooking this, just letting the vegetables get a little soft, not too soft, but you just want to cook them a little and get everything all married together again. Okay, so I did, because I added some vegetables to the meat mixture, I did go ahead and add some more seasoning to it for taste. I tasted it to see if the seasoning, how the flavors work, and if they were combining together, and perfecto. so how long am I going to cook this? Maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. And not too long because you want your vegetables not to be overcooked. So about 5 to 10 minutes. And Victoria, what were you saying about the color?
Oh, it looks very vibrant. Makes my appetite get even bigger. It looks really good. I'm excited to eat and be a part of this meal. Okay, this is where the fun starts. Okay, so here we have our meat mixture. We have our wrappers. We have our water to dip our fingers and roll the wraps. And this is the tray to put our finished egg rolls when we're done wrapping them. So now I'm gonna wash my hands. Make sure you wash your hands because you do have to touch the egg rolls and wrap them with your hands. We don't want dirty hands in our food. No. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm gonna get my wrap. Right here. Get my. Oh, forget it. I'm digging in, y'all. Let's do it. Get one piece and put it in here, and now we just wrap it up.
So like Victoria said, we're getting rid of these spoons. Forget the spoons. Okay, let's put those away. Okay, so we want to put enough meat in the egg roll wrap just to fill the corner of the wrap. You're gonna have it at a diamond shape, and you're going to put your meat at the end, and you'll start rolling until you get halfway. When you're halfway, you're gonna roll up one side, and then you're gonna roll up the other side. And then you're gonna take your bowl of water, you're gonna dip your fingers in the water, and you're going to put it at the top of your envelope. It should look like an envelope now. And then you roll it up, just like this, until you get to the end. And when I get to the end, I'm just gonna add a little bit more water and then seal it off right there. So you should have an egg roll that looks like this. Now you may ask, where do you get egg roll wrappers like this? You can find it maybe at your Asian market, or you can also find it at your local grocery store. Okay, so you can see our egg roll wrapping has begun, and we are well underway. And I just want to let you know, in our household, this used to be a favorite, a most requested meal. And not only in my household, also at for some people that went to church with us. When I made like my shrimp egg rolls, my chicken egg rolls, my beef egg rolls, I always got special requests for them. I couldn't make enough to keep them happy and satisfied. So this hopefully will go over well for your family too.
And I just want to say that don't get discouraged if your wraps are not coming out perfect, because I remember making egg rolls with my mom and I could not get it right. They would be too skinny, too fat, the wrappers would be ripping, and I would be upset, but she just told me to keep on rolling. So now I've improved a lot. So here you go, here's the finished one. And don't get discouraged, and you're gonna love the finished product because you'll get better and better and better. So happy cooking!
So I'm just gonna show you 2 more rolls so that you guys can get it down. So you're gonna put about this much meat just to fill the end. And you wanna have some vegetables in there too, so I make sure I put veggies in there. You're gonna take the corner, you're gonna roll up, you're gonna roll your side, one side, the other side, it should look like an envelope. You're gonna roll it up some. You're gonna put water on your fingers and you're gonna seal it up, roll it all the way up to the top and close it off. Now, what I wanna tell you is it doesn't really matter what size you make them because everybody's gonna eat them up anyway. It'll be that good. And before you know it, they'll all be gone. I know around our house, we would make these egg rolls, and as soon as we could fry them up in the pan, They were gone. They were gone. And people were wondering, how did they go so quickly? So you'll see that happens with you as well. So let me do one more roll for you, just so that you get the hang of it. Vic and I have already used 2 packages rolling up the mixture that we had. And what we'll do is we will give you an approximation of about how many egg rolls we have rolled. Okay?
Okay.
So again, you're gonna take your meat mixture, and I'm just breaking up the carrot because I didn't want a whole carrot in here. You're gonna put the meat mixture towards the end. You're gonna roll it up a little bit. You're gonna roll it up halfway. You're gonna fold over the side. You're gonna fold over the other side. You're gonna put some water. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys one more roll. So I'm getting my meat mixture. I'm putting it in here. This is probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons of meat mixture and vegetables. And then you're gonna put your meat mixture closest to the end. You're gonna roll it up, just like that. You're gonna roll one side in. You're gonna roll the other side in. It should look like an envelope. You're gonna get your water. You're gonna seal it. And you're gonna roll it all the way up. And then I just like to seal it at the end.
Good job. All right.
Okay, so while we were finishing up our egg rolls, we had the oil on medium heat in a pan, just high enough, maybe 3/4 of the way high in your pan. If you have a wok, you can cook it in your wok, but we're choosing to do it in just a regular frying pan. You're just gonna take your egg roll and you're going to put it in just like that. And you don't want to have too many in at a time because you don't want to crowd them. You put them in just like that. Now, if you use your wok, what will happen is when they are ready to flip over, they'll turn over themselves. It's pretty cool to watch. But they won't do it in this pan. Just letting you guys know. So right now in this frying pan, I have 6. Okay, so we're gonna fry them until they're golden brown.
Is that enough for us, or do we need 3?
What?
Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we ended up having this bunch left over. So we're just gonna top this off with a little bit of noodles, and we ended up only using 2 packets. So that's it. Now it's fry time.
Okay, so now we're turning them over. You can see they're starting to get brown. And we're just flipping them over so it can get brown on the other side. Sometimes they do not like to stay over. So when they don't like to stay over, I put 2 against each other, and that way they keep each other straight.
Sounds very lovely. Alrighty.
Wait, what happened to the egg rolls?
That was so good. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the second batch of egg rolls we're making. And we still got some frying in the pan. And Victoria, what are you doing over there?
You know we gotta keep it healthy in this kitchen. So for a side dish, we have some salad.
What's in there?
We have some sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and cranberries with greens, kale, cabbage. And we're just giving it a good mix with this salad dressing, which is delicious. So that's what we have here. I think I'm gonna have all these to myself. Just kidding, I'll share. That one looks really good.
So I just want to remind you that when you're cooking your egg rolls, everything inside is already cooked. So you're just looking for them to get nice and golden brown. Okay? And the other thing I want to let you know you know, when you're frying, depending on the amount egg rolls you are frying, you may have to add some more oil into your pan. And if you do that, you want to let the oil heat up and get back to the temperature where you started frying it. Okay? Okay, thank you everybody. We are going to finish frying the rest of our egg rolls, and you enjoy frying your egg rolls.
Yes, also this coming Cinco de Mayo, we'll be cooking sopes for the first time. So why don't you come learn with us?
Yes, come learn with us. So thank you so much, Chef Nani and sous chef Larry. So now that we're done cooking, you get cooking. Now that we're finished cooking.